Welcome to the Real Talk Football TV Premier League debate show. Like, comment, and subscribe. All of that. We've got Tobias, got myself, Shaq. All right, before we come on to the game we just watched, Spurs Man United, I just want to talk about Lampard. Is Lampard the worst manager in Premier League history, bruv? I think he's trash, bruv. He is trash as hell, bruv. I've never seen a manager so bad.
Has he not won a Premier League game in like 18 or 19 or something?
Yeah, he can't buy a win. That's terrible, bro. He's terrible.
That's terrible, man.
Bro, he's a cat with 9 lives.
He gets them jobs.
That's what I'm saying. He's a cat with 9 lives. He'll end up getting another job.
How could be the under-21 England manager? Prime to take
Southgate. How could he be so shit and still get a job?
Uncle Harry, innit? Uncle Harry on the phone.
Oh, it must be.
Must have told him just to play one striker the other day as well. Not even a striker, one attacking player the other day as well. What the kind of nonsense is this? Nah, come on.
No, Lampard's trash, bro. No, he's trash. He is shocking. He's shocking. Lampard, the player, ledge. Fucks with Lampard all day.
I didn't really mess with him as a player, though. I ain't gonna lie.
No, he's a guy. I hated him when he played. I thought he was overrated. But the second he retired and you look back, bro, he's banging 20 goals a season. Like,
no, he get your goal.
To tell the truth, he reminds me of Harry Kane from midfield. He's Harry Kane. He's Harry Kane in midfield. He's Harry Kane in midfield. Like,
I don't know who that's more disrespectful to. I don't know.
No. They're both ledge. I fucked with both. But Lampard, the manager, is trash. No, I actually believe, if you look at statistically, I think he must be the worst manager in Premier League history. If you look at the whole package, pound for pound.
If you look at the whole package in terms of the player that he's had at his disposal.
Bro, he's the Mayweather.
Yeah. Like, he is making a compelling argument.
Bro, he's pound for pound. He's pound for pound worst manager in Premier League history. Think of the managers in Premier League history, man, like Strachan and them, man. There, if you go way back, they were better than Lampard.
Yeah, Gordon was beastie though.
Gordon was ledge at Coventry.
David O'Leary,
O'Leary better than him, bro. Better than him, bro.
David O'Leary.
Like, if you go through the trash managers, the archives of trash managers, bro.
Ruud Gullit.
Fuck it. That's a great matchup, to be fair. That's a great matchup. No, I'll tell you the truth. Gullit was trash. Remember when Gullit, for the Tide Wear derby, man dropped Shearer Ferguson, bro.
Yeah, good boy.
Yeah.
I don't know what planet he thought he was on. And I swear he lost that game as well.
He did. He got sacked the next game. He got sacked the next day. No. Gullit was trash. No, but I think Lampard's still top. I'm trying to think the archives. I think Lampard's top. If you look at the body of work of being shit.
This is why we can't find. This is why we can't find Frenchie.
No, I don't know where he is. I don't know where Frenchie is. He disappears when Chelsea have been shit.
Yeah, he does.
If you look at the body of work of Lampard being shit, bro, I actually believe he could be worse manager.
But they're 10 points ahead. They're 10 points above relegation.
Yeah, I know. I saw that
They
today.
got Man City. They got Newcastle. Yeah, obviously the
Matching.
team. Nah, don't.
No. That would be the funniest shit ever. Nah, it can't. It can't. It can't.
I think it would kill me if Bournemouth overtake them. That would kill me. If Bournemouth overtake them, because Bournemouth are on some mad run right now. I think they got like 9-12 or something. They are flying.
Bro, they're Champions League form right now. They're doing a madness. Where they come from?
Play with the Premier League, though. No.
Bro, you say that, but somehow I just can't imagine Everton Football Club going down. I can't. It would be funny as hell. But I can't see it happening.
But after seeing recent results like Nottingham Forest nicking a win, Bournemouth nicking a win, Everton, you don't see where Everton's next win's coming from.
It's mad.
They haven't got easy games. I think their next big game. I think their next game's against Leicester, and obviously if they don't do anything there, it's problems.
The thing is as well, one thing with Sean Dyche, usually a Sean Dyche team is really hard to beat. Even if you beat them, you come off the pitch like, that was hard. That was hard work. We don't want to play that all the time. You know what you're going to get. But they're looking easy to play against. That's scary. That is scary. They can't.
No, I think they got one today, didn't they? It's 4-1 in the end. But
4-1.
I watched like the first 15 before the United game, first 15, 20 minutes. And they was looking lively, they was looking hungry, but as soon as they get into that end of the pitch,
they can't do nothing.
It's over. Like there's just no invention, no creativity, no nothing.
Yeah.
Like Iwobi, since he's been moved back to right wing, has gone back to type.
Yeah, he's gone back to the real Iwobi still.
He's gone back to the real Iwobi, man. Like,
Arsenal Iwobi. Arsenal Iwobi.
I thought Iwobi was on this Gelinton.
Yeah. I'm telling you.
But it didn't quite happen.
I knew Sean Dyche was gonna kill. He was gonna kill Iwobi still.
But how Everton that bad? Like I don't get it.
But bro, if you deep it, their team is trash. It's so bad. If you look at if you go through the squad,
this is why we're saying about the
that's what I'm saying. Going back to Lampard, the body of work. He started this.
Let's break down Lampard. Derby. Considering he had the Tomores and the Mounts on loan from...
Bro, he had basically the Chelsea team. We had the Chelsea team. We couldn't get him up.
Did get him up. Playoffs.
Couldn't get him up.
Now he went Chelsea. First season, transfer embargo.
Top
sort
four.
Of working off... Who was the manager at the time? Who did he replace? Sarri. Did he replace Sarri?
Yeah, Sarri, yeah.
Yeah, so they've been playing that ball, so it wasn't really nothing new.
Gave him money.
Absolutely flopped.
Terrible. And this is when
aged 20 years and then went to Everton. And then during that time, he aged another 20 years. I thought, no, what happened? Is this what Premiership football does to man?
No, it kills man.
That man age like in a short period of time.
Bar Pep, bruv. Bar Pep, they age like, even Klopp, bruv. I was seeing Klopp in like 7 years ago. Klopp looked fresh. Now Klopp looks like death, bruv. Like it's mad.
Klopp spent bag of pee, man, on the look right now.
Yeah.
He reinvented everything. Like the glasses are gone, the new teeth, like the jaw.
The jawline.
Klopp's been doing up on matters. I don't know what Klopp's been doing. But where was I? Then he goes back to Chelsea, yeah. And he was on this turkey hat because he come looking fresh. Now he looks back to normal again, man. This guy looks like he's back at Everton again. I don't know, man. I don't know.
No, they got what Chelsea killed me, that they bring Lampard back to get the good feel factor at the club. No, the motherfucker made it worse. It's made it worse. Like they're worse than Potter. Like Potter was terrible.
No, you can't get this. You can't get no. I said it before, man. You don't sack Potter to bring in Lampard. That's disrespectful,
bro. Lampard's remixed the thing. He's remixed it, made it even worse. Like he's made it worse.
He's not playing none of the players.
No, I know. But he does this. Remember, this is the same guy that casted Rudiger out of the way.
Yeah.
New manager comes in. Rudiger's the best centre half in the league. Like this is what Lampard done. That's what I'm saying. You look at the body of work. You study it. I think Frank Lampard is the worst manager in Premier League history because he always nicks a club. And I don't know why. He'll nick another one. West Ham, I won't be surprised if he go West Ham. I won't be surprised. After Moyes is going to go because they don't want Moyes. And to me, if Moyes can get them into between, they should be looking at 10th, between 10th and 12th, if they could go on a good run and win the Europa Conference. It's a bloody great season.
If Lamps gets sacked as the interim, then I think it's casting stone that is the worst manager ever in the Premier League history. But if he gets sacked as the interim, he won't, because they'll keep him to the end of the season because they just think it is what it is. But even if they bring in Poch now or whoever they're going to pick, he's still a sacking to me. If they bring in the manager early, because that wasn't the plan. The plan was to just see it out to the end of the season. If he brings him in now, Lampard's trash and he should never get another job again.
No, he's terrible. No, he's so bad. I personally believe you deep it, pound for pound, I think he's Mayweather of the Premier League trash managers, bro. I think he's at the top of the list, mate. Undefeated. I think he's undefeated. You look at the body of work of what he's done. How many clubs? Somehow, every club he's got, it hasn't been on merit. He's not done anything. It's not been on merit. Even when he went Derby, he done nothing. Chelsea, he done nothing. And Everton was such a bad fit. You knew it was going to end in tears. And he done nothing. He brought in all these guys. It still hasn't worked. He's the one who brought in my man from Wolves.
Cody.
Cody
wasn't that bad as signing. It was the Mupais and
yeah, but Cody hasn't played since, bruv. You thought Cody would play under Sean Dyche. He hasn't played.
The McNeils.
Bro, if Wolves are getting rid of him, Wolves know something that Everton didn't know, innit? Everton were suckers.
No, who was it? I think he fell out with the manager at the time. I forget who it was. It was the one before Bruno Lage. Who was it?
Yeah, but it was
Bruno Lage because Lopetegui's new one. It was Bruno Lage. He fell out with him. Yeah, but Connor was the captain. I don't know. You know, he did make some terrible signings, but then did he spend money at Everton? I'm trying to think.
I think he spent enough, bro.
Did he spend money though? I don't think so.
Tobias, it doesn't. I don't care if he spent money.
No,
Everton shouldn't be in that situation. There's worse teams than Everton. I think Bournemouth are worse than Everton. I think if a right manager had Everton, and I think it's, to tell you the truth, with Everton, I think it's deeper than Lampard. But Lampard's got it on his CV because I think the whole club from top to bottom is run terribly.
You say it's better than Forest, but like, I don't think there's massive difference in it. Forest have got like Navas in goal.
Yeah, goal. Yeah, Champions League. That's mad. Yeah, Champions League, and they're third from bottom. I think it's starting to open up now with Bournemouth winning. I think they're safe. So I think Southampton are down, but it's between Everton, Leeds, Leicester. That is it. Really, that's it. That's it. It's free. It's what 2 from 4, isn't it?
No, another team can do what Bournemouth just done.
That's what I'm saying, and any of them could do it. I don't think Southampton could do it. I think they're done. I think that draw with Arsenal's killed them.
Yeah, confidence.
Confidence shot to bits. But you're right. Everton, they look like they're in the mud, but you wouldn't be shocked that the last 3 games they won them. They won them all, and then stayed up.
And a quick question: if you're saying Southampton are down, where does James Ward go? I think he might go man. You know, replace Hender.
Yes, the thing is, I said I'd love to go Brexit and go back to how we were before, and he would be a guy. I think he's a better version of Henderson, really, because he has more quality from set pieces, and he's a guy that's never injured. I think he's only missed like a handful of games in his whole career. I think he played over 100 and something games in a row or something like that. He's never injured. So you tell the truth, it wouldn't be a bad thing for Liverpool to get him. Tell the truth, if they did get relegated, I'll take someone like Walter Peters, sorry.
Yeah.
Right back. I'll take him because I think that's a clever signing. 15
Eddie
mil.
Griffin.
Yeah, and he could do Trent's understudy. And I think he'd be decent signing. Give Trent a rest, and he can put pressure on Trent. And when we're playing tough teams where you need to defend, he can come in. But
so back to success of raiding Southampton, yeah.
Great, get back to it.
Get back to the success.
Get back to man. Go back to tight, man. Go what won us, bro. Go to Southampton and raid them motherfuckers, bro.
Lavia as well, yeah. You're gonna take James Wolf, Lavia, and Carl Walter Peters.
Who's the midfielder who come from Man City? The black I'll take
Lavia.
Him. Yes, Lavia. Yeah, I'll take him. Yeah, I'll take him all day. But yeah, last bit, Man United. We got on stayed a lot of 5 minutes for Man United. Your boys. We're talking about it. We said the game should have been over. 4-1 at half time. Should have been minimum 4-5-1. And I did say this could come back to haunt you. And this happened. This has been happening too much. This is like 4 or 5 times where you lot kind of just capitulated.
I saw it coming now.
You did. You called it.
Like, I don't think defensively in terms of centre half, I didn't have much of an issue with them. I think the fullbacks let us down. Wan-Bissaka looked tired.
Yeah.
And when he started to look tired, and Perisic, and they kept switching it to Perisic, he wasn't getting that quick enough. And that was the start of it. The subs killed us. Absolutely killed us. Like, I've been calling for Fred to sort of start in certain occasions. But today, come on, I think he gave the ball away about 4 or 5 times in the first 5 minutes. So he offered us nothing. Malacia, I blame the sort of second goal of Malacia. He got overexcited and rushed out. Shaw was way behind, too deep. But Malacia was way ahead of everyone else. The flight of the ball beat him. That was it. Harry Kane's in. Give Harry Kane that type of space. As much time as we did in the second half, then he's going to end up punishing you, isn't he? And I knew the first half, even though it looked like the easiest game, it looked too easy. So second half,
you knew they were going to come back.
Yeah, we knew they was going to come back. 2-0 is always that dodgy scoreline, and we just didn't start. We just didn't start because the first half was so easy. We thought that's how the second half was going to go. And Sancho just only can play a half for some reason. This guy is, I just don't get him. Yeah. Obviously, we know Eriksen's just come back from injury, and obviously, I don't know how much minutes you're expecting from him. The Anthony one, and then he just flatters to deceive most times. He's frustrating at times, but he didn't really do much today. And to be fair to him, my biggest gripe for Anthony usually is him not passing the ball, and I saw more of that. And I saw more of that today. So again, it's just one of those that the game panned out how I thought it was going to pan out as soon as they got that first goal. And I just knew he was writing was on the wall, basically. And especially when Bruno didn't finish that chance.
Yeah. 100%. That kills the game.
He wanted to just put too much jazz on it. But after they've scored, if we just kill the game there and then, it's over. But
Mercer would have got a fourth one as well.
Yeah. And I think the subs are bad. Martial come on, he was poor when he come on. Offered nothing. If that was the case, you might as well have put Wout on instead of Martial. Then you're putting on Wout. I don't know where he was meant to be playing, whether it was the 10 or what, and you got Sabitzer on the bench. Ten Hag's done this a couple of times that I haven't liked, but Ten Hag can do him at the minute, so I can't really question what he's doing. Luckily, I can't see it making that much of a difference. I hope.
No, I think top four is top four. I think Newcastle on a mad run of form right now. They're smashing everyone, and I think in the bigger picture, if you said it was a draw from the start of the game, you'd say okay, you'd take it and move on.
But then
it's just where you were 2-1.
Everyone. Not only did they killed my bloody score as well. I had 2-1 United. This is what kills me the most. I've been robbed on a couple of scores this weekend. I ain't gonna lie.
Man City killed me because I said 3-1.
I said 3-1. Man City killed me. And then who was it? There was one that scored in the last seconds on my score. I can't remember which one it was. They absolutely killed me. Yeah,
but I think top four's how it is. I think Newcastle have done enough, and I think you man do enough. You win your games at home, but I think Ten Hag needs to sort out. I think there's still going to be a massive rebuild, and I think he's still going to get rid of a lot of man. I don't think he can trust these man. They've shown
you can't, man.
You can't trust them.
He's proven you can't, but he's got Bruno playing well again. Bruno went through a horrible part where, he just looked dead and gone. Casemiro hasn't come back from the suspension as good as he left it. He's been a slow starter. And I think the amount of games and sort of the edges sort of rubbing off, sort of catching up with everyone at the minute.
Yeah, straight. It is.
So I think that they're just at the final hurdle. Everyone's just looking at the end of the season. They can't wait, basically.
Yeah, they can't wait. It's like this is long. It feels like must have gone. Even as a neutral watching it, it feels like it's going on forever. We had a World Cup. We had a World Cup in it as well. That's bad.
But then when it stops, we're going to be fiending for the ball again. That's the problem.
Yeah, straight.
But you're not going to mention the capitulation yesterday. Is that not going to be part of the conversation?
What, Chelsea?
No, City.
Oh yeah, well, I was going to talk about them, but yeah, but I knew this was going to happen though. I thought it'd be 3 or 4-1. There's levels to this. Arsenal have overachieved. We've said this already. Arsenal overachieved. You look at their players. They've got no world-class players in their team. They've got potential world-class players. They've got no world-class players in their team. I think Liverpool fell off a cliff. Man United are in transition. Chelsea are in transition. It was them for them to be in a title race. But it showed when it comes down to the crunch, 1, they're not mentally ready. 2, the team's not ready. They're not ready. Your rivals, a Man City, they took 6 points off you and basically beat you, 7-2 on aggregate over 2 games. You ain't ready.
And yesterday was bad though. It was
terrible. They from the first minute, Arsenal thought they couldn't win. They weren't good enough. They felt inferior.
Yeah. They gave up before they even.
But it's like, bruv, like you come into that game, the first whistle, you should be all over them, running them down, showing them no respect.
Yeah.
Like to say, we are top. 100%. We are top. You are not. You have to take us off top spot. But they just laid down and said, you know what, we'll take second. They're just too good. That's what it felt like.
It's acceptance.
The biggest.
And not only them, the fans. It was acceptance from everyone. I think yesterday was acceptance from everyone.
But saying that, I think it's a bigger picture. They could have they could afford to lose that game if they would have beat Liverpool, if they would have beat West Ham, if they would have beat Southampton. They still would have been in driver's seat. But the last 10 games shows, Ferguson been saying it, that's when the title starts. The title race starts. The last 10 is who can hold their nerve. And Arsenal.
Where do Arsenal go now then?
I think Arsenal. I think they've got to go again.
You think this is you said this is progression, yeah? I didn't realize it until 2 days ago. So I was thinking, you said this is progression for Arsenal. 3.5 years down for Arteta. And off the back of him finishing 7th and 5th and whatever it be, and now he finishes 2nd. When I said, and at the time, and you're saying progress. When I said Solskjaer was progress when he finished 2nd, you telling me it wasn't.
It's not, and you're right. And the thing is, it feels like the same type of thing because all the other teams are in a transitional period, and it feels like how it is. I've said. Next season, I wouldn't be shocked if Arsenal come 4th or 5th next year. I would even 6th because of Newcastle. I wouldn't be shocked. I think they have overachieved, especially where they've got no world-class players in their team. Their whole squad, not one of them is world-class. And for them to come 2nd, it's progress in a bigger grand scheme of things, but you were top for so long. They've bottled it. Is it the biggest bottle job of Premier League history?
No, man. No. That will always go to Newcastle.
Yeah. Fuck it.
That will always go to Newcastle.
They killed it. They're straight.
The meme from Kevin.
That's
Keegan is forever.
That's forever there. That's legendary.
So
they were 11 points clear.
And what about the season Leicester won it? Who was there or thereabouts for most of the season? Was it Tottenham? And Arsenal, wasn't it?
And Arsenal. Arsenal came 2nd at the end.
So, but Newcastle will always take that shine, that crown.
Yeah, 100%. But you could be right. And we'll know next year. I think they've got to go again. I think they need to buy 3 top draw players for them to kick on again. But I really do think they've just overachieved. They haven't got any world-class players. They've got some good players, potential world-class, but they haven't got world-class players. And they've come 2nd. And they've done well. But when Man City give you a chance, you have to take it. And Man City weren't perfect from October all the way up to maybe even January. But you always knew they're the one team that can rack off 14, 15 wins on the spin. So if you've got a lead on them and you're serious about trying to win a title, you've got to stay there. And Arsenal are not ready. They're not ready. Not ready. All right. We'll see. All right. Guys, make sure you like, comment, subscribe to the channel. We'll be back next week. Tobias, I'll leave it to you. Last thing.
Hashtag, start the hashtag again, man. Hashtag where's friendship, bro? Because
where's friendship?
This guy is in the mud. Listen.
He's in the mud. But yeah. Guys, make sure you like, comment, subscribe to the Real Talk Football TV. We are out.